We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. John Lester has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now, he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Lester has racked up over 3,300 innings on the major league mound and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
Fouled away. Fouled off.
If you're on the mound right here, why not continue to climb the ladder if he's going to continue to swing at it?
Here's another 1-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Walter Johnson gets the ball with a world championship on the line. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 2-2. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
One thing to know
Batting
is not
second.
all strikeouts
The
are
right
created
fielder.
equal. Right
In
there,
there.
he goes down on strikes,
Water.
but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate now, Enos Slaughter. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. The 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. Gehrig is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third, the second baseman, Roger Hornsby.
Into the box, Rogers Hornsby. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here now the 2-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Mantle's on the move. Oh, what happened? He dropped it. The throw is wild, and he gets away. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely,
Batting
guys.
fourth.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got
The
to
left
wonder
fielder.
what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Hornsby at second with 2 down. And he misses 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Two and 1. Here it is. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More coming up from Game 5 after this. So digging in now, Lou Gehrig. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Racing back the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his third home run of this series, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2-1's the count.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty here, nobody out. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Full count still. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Eddie Matthews. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A 1-1.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jorge Posada waits on deck. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The 3-2 pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Weekly hit towards first. He's right there. There's one. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force it second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and up steps Don Mattingly. Here it comes on 1-1. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Now 1-0 Yanks. So coming to the plate, Jim Edmonds, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And the 2-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
At the plate, Albert Pujols. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
1-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And that misses 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 7. The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Standing in now, Alex Bregman. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2.
2-2.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Striding in, Yadier Molina, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored, and he is safe at home as he beats the throw to Posada.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in 2 right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
Now, the one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of each inning. This has the makings like this is going to be one of those seesaw affairs.
Into the box now, John Lester. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. 1-2 pitch is taken for ball 2.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
And the bunt stays on the 2-2 pitch, and he gets it down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over.
Ozzie.
Bases full now following the error. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Up next for the Cardinals.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Now to the plate, Ina Slaughter, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
3 runs already home here. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Here's the payoff pitch, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 Yankee error, and 1 man left on base. We played 2 full. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Yankees 1. So here now's the pitcher, Walter Johnson.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Another one sent foul. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
At the plate, Hannes Wagner. Fouled off. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Into the box, Robinson Cano, and it's fouled away. A little low, it's 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Settling in now, Ted Williams. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
The right fielder, number 4.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And he fouls this one off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Will put this one away like so, and that will be that. Yanks strand a pair, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Rogers Hornsby.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Grounded weakly toward third. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now back.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box now, Stan Musial. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1 out, nobody on.
Right.
1 and 2 now as this catches the outer half.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
In now, Jim Edmonds. And that misses here as they fall behind Edmonds now 3-1. Two out, nobody on. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals as the lead remains 3-1. All set for the start of the fourth, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Mickey Mantle.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Slaughter has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Next for New York, Eddie Matthews. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. A bouncer up the middle. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now at the plate, Jorge Posada. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Yeah.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Grounded to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Albert Pujols. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1.
Yeah.
Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch.
2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Alex Bregman will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And the count will be full. Three-two pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to
Now
go to the
batting,
bullpen
catcher.
this early in the game,
Yada,
but
yada.
sometimes you have no choice.
No,
On the flip
big
side, he
guy.
might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping up now, Yadier Molina. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
First and second here with nobody out. Ripped down the first base line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on
The
a hard
pitcher,
grounder
number
down the
31.
first baseline. If the
John.
first baseman's holding him right there, it's
Lefter.
probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Buell. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit or vacated for the first baseman. If he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because
No
all of a
batter,
sudden they're
number
only
1.
facing 8
Good
legitimate
job.
hitters in the lineup
Ozzie.
instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why
Yeah.
any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Stepping in now, Ozzie Smith. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny,
The
we
right
see a lot of
fielder,
that pitch in
number 9.
strikeout situations these
Edith.
days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Four runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cards forced to settle for 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Cardinals are out in front, 4-1. Don Mattingly will bat next. So 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time.
Count's full.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
The batter, the pitcher, Walter.
Next to hit will be the pitcher. Walter Johnson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Standing in now, Hannes Wagner, and he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate now, Robinson Cano. In there, 1-2 now. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box now, Ted Williams. 2-1 to Ted Williams now.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In there, 2-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start licking their chop. Pitch count starting to get up. Into the 5th inning, they could be sitting on some big knocks right here.
Yeah.
A drive that's got a chance, and that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Into the box, Lou Gehrig. Swung on and bounced toward Rogers Hornsby at second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. All even now at 4 apiece.